So I just wanted to talk a little bit about possible mod support for Halo Infinite. Now, I think this topic's been brought up a little bit here and there, but I don't think it's been talked about enough. I think we need to discuss this more because mod support is very important when it comes to the longevity of games. For those you out there who aren't particularly aware of the mod support scene or just aren't really into it, that scene alone is the reason why so many games to this day are still as popular as they are. Skyrim, Fallout, any of these franchises. Those ones in particular are great examples, but there's many other franchises out there that have great mod support, which have lasted for years to come because of that mod support. Not because of the base vanilla game, because the base game can only take you so far unless it just has so much customization and so many different ways of going about keeping the game fresh, which in a lot of cases is new DLC, which, you know, that support's only gonna last for so long when it comes to a game. But when you have the community making new content, the possibilities are endless, especially when you have the proper tools there in place in order to make that thing be endless, and that happens to be mod support. And Halo, at this point in time, it just doesn't have the longevity that it used to, which, what I mean is, the more recent games just don't have that life to them. They don't. Like, Halo games over the last decade or so have just really fallen off a lot quicker than they should. They haven't maintained the player base that they should, and in general, there should be more people on Halo at this point, but there isn't. And I think one of the main factors that could really help get the series back to that point, and we're already starting to see this unfold with MCC a little bit, is proper mod support. Because again, mod support only does good things for a game. And now that Halo is back to being on PC and they're taking PC so seriously as a platform, well, at least they say they are, their work on MCC PC definitely shows that, I would say. But we still have yet to see how it's going to go with Infinite, so I definitely want to see that before being able to properly say, yeah, they're doing nothing but amazing things with this version of the game. So, getting proper mod support for the PC version, it would only help elevate the experience. It would only be a great thing, and if they were to bring it to console as well, which they can do, for those who don't know, Fallout 4, for example, had mod support on consoles. It was much more lenient on Xbox than it was PlayStation because Sony has a stick up their asses when it comes to mod support for games. Microsoft is far better about it, so the mod support, while it wasn't anything amazing, anything near as good as, say, Steam, at the same time, Xbox's support for it was pretty good, all things considered. And now with Series X, I think they really need to take it one step further, especially because with Sony being so about mods, Microsoft using that as a form of marketing for the game would only be a great thing, I feel. It would just be another one-up on their competitor, which in turn would only force Sony to be more lenient on mod support on their platforms, and that in turn would only help them. I mean, shit, they're bringing all these games to PC now, you know, all these exclusives like Days Gone and God of War, for example. Might as well give them the proper mod support as well. Give them a proper Steam Workshop, which, speaking of that, why does MCC not have a proper Steam Workshop? It should have one. You can download mods on Nexus, but having a proper Steam shop there to download mods from, just like that, you click the subscribe button and you have them downloaded, that would definitely be far better, I feel. That would only help out. It would just make it more convenient, and I'm really hoping that this is the case with Infinite as well. That it's not just Nexus mod support, it's straight up the Steam Workshop itself. It's a brand new game on Steam. I mean, why shouldn't it, right? And there's just a lot of potential with mods with Halo. Again, just look at MCC. The community creations are absolutely fucking amazing looking, and we're not even 2 years into this yet. So imagine what the community can make in terms of mod support with a brand new game, and with one that's meant to last for 10 years, unless they decide to change plans, which wouldn't be the first time in the gaming industry. You know, maybe something like this could honestly help with Halo setting trends again. Because, I mean, look at Halo's way of going about the Battle Pass system for Infinite. That right there has led to a lot of Apex Legends fans, for example, wanting that type of support for Apex. So that right there shows that Halo's sort of already doing its thing just by simply doing what it needs to do, and that is being Halo. And making it more Halo through mod support would only be a great thing, because, I mean, say 343 doesn't want to take the time to, like, I don't know, make missions out of comic books, for example. You could have the community straight up take material from the comic books and find a way to apply that with mod support in Infinite or MCC. You know, there's a lot of really great Halo stories out there that a lot of people really love. Imagine fans being able to translate that into a game through mods. I think that'd be fantastic. Granted, 343 themselves doing it would definitely be a much higher budget, but there's only so much time to make so many different things within franchises from developers themselves, that the fans doing some of the work, so long as it's not fixing the game, because, you know, Bethesda's guilty of that one. Just wanted to bring them up for that. Just things like that I think would be cool to see. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. I just think mod support would only be a good thing, and it's just great for games to have. And it should be a thing on all platforms, not just PC. Granted, it already is a thing on consoles, but all out. You know? Really go to the same levels that Steam does with that sort of thing. I think consoles could really use that. And with that being said, I'm just gonna end the video here. What are your thoughts on Halo Infinite having proper mod support? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd be curious to see what you all have to say, as well as make sure to leave a like if you haven't, subscribe if you have not already, and if you have, turn on the notification bell and set it to all notifications. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because I'm very active on those platforms. And so, yeah. Nothing else to say. Hope you enjoyed this vid, and I'll see you all next time. But until then, I'm out. Later.